have some ideas on subbing and subbing patterns and just subbing in general in terms of how we look at subbing. One, when your player is being subbed, they're not necessarily being benched, especially when you have a higher roster and in a situation where you have unlimited subs and re-entry. I love it when I hear parents say, oh, she was benched or he was benched. No, they weren't. They were subbed. They were subbed out because either one, your coach has subbing patterns, or they're trying to get players some minutes because you have a roster of 16, 17, 18 kids. There has to be some playing time to go around. So just because your kid comes off does not mean that they were benched. I've seen kids being benched. And if kids are being benched, they are usually getting an earful on the sideline from a coach. And I've seen some of my mentors rip kids on the sideline. Those kids were benched. Your kid just being subbed and going to get a drink of water, that's not being benched. That's being subbed. So we have to look at that. Especially Development Academy, Development Academy kids expect to not play the entire game. That just comes with the level because there's subbing limits. There's, 7 subs per game and 5 subs per game. 2, I always got a kick out of youth coaches when a half of soccer was 25 minutes. And then they subbed kids in and out after every 5 minutes. They need to go back and realize that those kids, during those 5 minutes of playing time, they didn't even touch the ball. They weren't even involved in an attack. They weren't even involved defending. One of the best coaches that I've been around in a 40-minute half game, he would sub at the 20-minute mark. So you get 20 minutes, you get 15 minutes of play to get into the game. I heard about a coach today that subs every 7 minutes. And every 7 minutes, there's no way to get into a rhythm in 7 minutes of play. Extend playing periods and then sub and allow those subs to have extended minutes. Because playing a kid 5 minutes, they're not going to have any impact on the game. Because they have to get used to the speed of play and they have to get used to just everything. Lastly, with parents, in terms of worrying about playtime, and this is a complaint that I used to get all the time, well, she only played 3 minutes. Yeah, but I put her at half with 10 minutes to play and the ball didn't go out. So make sure that you're paying attention to when the kids go to half, and then realize that, oh, she's been standing there for 5 minutes and the ball hasn't gone out of bounds. That happens. But then you yell at the coaches saying, oh, she only got 3 minutes of playing time. Sometimes that's not the coach's fault. So really be aware of when that kid got to the halfway mark. That's just a couple ideas on subbing.